Rescue teams in the quake-ravaged Kathmandu region say they face many hazards in the search for survivors and dead bodies. Meanwhile, Baltimore police gives new details about the timeline of Freddie Gray's arrest and transport. Ann Nunez will tell us why.
In America, Baltimore police handed the results of their internal investigation to state prosecutors on Thursday. The state prosecutors have earlier said they would conduct their own probe before deciding whether to charge 6 police officers involved in the arrest on April 12. A preliminary probe has found no evidence that 25-year-old Freddie Gray was fatally injured during his videotaped arrest in Baltimore. The medical examiner found Gray's catastrophic injury was caused when he was slammed into back of the police transport van and apparently broke his neck. Law enforcement sources also said Gray sustained a head injury that matches bolt in the back of police van. The police report was not released to the public but handed over to the city's chief prosecutor. The U.S. Department of Justice has also launched an investigation into Gray's death. Meanwhile, a few hundred protesters marched through Baltimore in a noisy but peaceful march on Thursday ahead of a 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time curfew that city officials said would continue through the weekend. In Nepal, 5 days after a magnitude 7.5 earthquake devastated the tiny Himalayan country of Nepal, rescuers continued the delicate task of combing through the rubble in the faint hope of finding more survivors. As dusk fell, police rescuers recovered the unidentified body of a quake victim in Bijayashwari, where they concentrated one of their searches. Excavators have been brought in to pull down sections of multi-story structures weakened by the quake in a bid to prevent further collapses. According to the United Nations, 600,000 houses have been destroyed or damaged. It said 8 million people have been affected, with at least 2 million in need of tents, water, food, and medicines over the next 3 months. An official from Nepal's Home Ministry said the number of confirmed deaths from the earthquake had risen to 5,858 by Thursday afternoon, and almost 13,000 were injured. Ann Nunez reporting for Y News.